once again, you took that lesson from your high school coach and you actually wrote these down, pen to paper.
Pen to paper.
Do you still have those pieces of paper?
They're in storage somewhere, not all of them, because I would repeat them every year. I mean, there was only some of the things I never achieved. It's easy for me to tell you what I did not achieve than what I did achieve. I did not rush for 2,000 yards in the National Football League. No, I didn't. I wanted that. That was on the goal, too, to rush for over 2,000 yards in one season. I'm so glad I didn't. Because it was just about everybody that hit that 2,000-yard threshold,
yeah,
it went downhill from that point on.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, good. I'm glad I didn't have that. What's for them is for them. But what's for me is for me. Appreciate what you have and appreciate the things that you are achieving. Never covet another person's dream, but it's okay to have it as a goal. But if you don't achieve it, again, you're striving for perfection, knowing that it's unattainable. But in the process of getting there, these things will be added. And so for us, sitting in the stands and walking into the Rose Bowl and seeing my very first Super Bowl, which was the Denver Broncos playing against the New York Giants, as a player or as a person that sees a beautiful automobile, you want to say, man, I want something like that. Man, I want to be in that game. Man, I want to play. That's how I felt in the stands. And Johnny was sitting right there with me. But I turned to Johnny at the Rose Bowl and told him, I want to play in the Super Bowl and I want to play in the stadium. This is '87. Go to the University of Florida, get drafted by the Cowboys. Fast forward, '92, '93 season. I'm coming through the tunnel to go into the Super Bowl. 7 years later, or 6 years later, I'm walking through the tunnel, going on the field with Irvin, and I'm in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. And Johnny Nichols up there watching me in my first Super Bowl. And Jim Kelly's on the sideline with the Buffalo Bills. So I say this to say that whatever you see, you have to have faith and you have to have a belief that it can happen. And I believe it can happen for you because it happened for me. Nothing is reserved just for me. It's for anybody that has it and you set out to go get it. You don't know how it's going to transpire. I never knew how it was going to transpire. All I knew is I wanted this to happen. What's for me is for me, and what's for you will be for you. But the process of getting there is really where the message and the lesson and the teachings really are. Knowing that you're on this journey and faith and trust, certain things will come into your sphere that will open doors for you and create opportunities for you to achieve some of the things that you want to achieve.
And recognizing the moment.
Yes. Yes.
You recognize that moment sitting in the stands of the Rose Bowl.
So, in this world of sports, our lives collide for a lot of reasons. So, as incredible of athletes many people may think we're also human. And it's the human element that connects the cord of who we are as people. And that includes you guys as well. And that part right there should never, ever go unnoticed. So mind, body, and soul is what we encompass in sports. Why not mind, body, and soul what we encompass in life? That's the mentality. That's the focus. That's the part that keeps you driven and keeps you hungry.